Welcome back, fellow raiders. Welcome back. So we will continue this. In this video, we're carrying on with Paragon. And quickly, let me just bang on some energy. Now, we tried Paragon in the spider, and my experience was it kinda didn't work. Now I understand affinity. There's weak affinity, strong affinity, and all this stuff, but it kinda never worked. People say it works, but in my experience, it didn't work. So be sure to let me know what your experience was. But we carry on with Paragon. We go to campaign. Now, difference between, and we'll just go Tiltshire, and there better be nobody that removes buffs or anything, or we could be in trouble. But hopefully, because this is Nightmare, and I think that potentially having her is quite stupid, so I'm going to try Frank for the stuns. Mithril doesn't hit as hard, and yeah, we're just going to try it. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can cheese our way through. Basically 3-star it. Now I will show you my gear on my Paragon. He's basically 200, maybe like 210 speed, just to guarantee he gets 2 turns to everybody's 1. And we need to restart because I was stupid and I did not. It was on auto and it shouldn't have been, because he has to do damage control, has to go on Paragon. We're going to try to crack out some stuns, and Paragon being unkillable, he hopefully will just take all the attacks. So yeah, it's unkillable, so we'll just go A1, and we do have, I think, 10 minutes. Okay, buff removal. Who removed buffs? Now that's extremely distressing. But okay, we're back on. We're back on. Damn, that's some scary stuff, man. Who took the buff off? Is it the okay, so it's working. We have an unkillable Paragon, and we have Frank, and we're just going to crack on. We'll go stun again for the damage. Paragon is not built for damage, so you're not going to get any. He was made specifically twice as fast as the campaign, thereabouts. I think maybe 1 or 2 speed more. One more turn to recycle this. She's the biggest threat. Nobody's removed buffs so far. We can take her ass out. And we're going to crack on with unkillable again. This is Tiltshire. It will change. There will be different bosses. We're going to see if I need to change up Frank or pick potentially somebody else. And because it's Nightmare, I can't just go Bellow or Skull Crown. A lot of people that I would do in Brutal. Yeah, we'll just same old double stuns. How about that now? Crack on damage control to Paragon again, making sure always to put it on. But this is just really another video of beta testing, effectively. I hear about the success, and we'll just go A1. We got this stun because he has high accuracy, and okay, well, we're going to go there now. The problem you may encounter is, and we'll do this to make sure he can potentially cycle that move. My fear is that when we get to the next wave, he does not have that move back, so therefore it's out of sync and he'll get attacked and die. So that's something to worry about or look into. So one more turn. So we should potentially kill him with Frank. Go into this wave. We should get Nethril. No, sorry, Paragon straight away. Damage control. And we're just going to try cheese our way through. Hopefully Frank takes no damage. None of these people... Oh, decreased turn meter. I like it. I need a stun, preferably. 1 out of 4. Okay. Oh my god. Don't. Oh, you provoked him. Oh my... So... I need to pray that... Okay, we're good, we're good. Panic attack. Now we have 10 minutes. This is potentially going to take longer, but hey, if this is for people that are in normal, hard, it makes no damn difference whether you're in brutal or nightmare campaign. If you're a brand new player, you had one void and you got Paragon, and you're on Palace of Arabia on the normal campaign and you're stuck, watch this video. If I can help you by showing you Paragon works. Okay, lost a turn there, and we're about to die. Oh my god, stun. Oh, okay, one more turn. Yeah, we're going to potentially die, I think. Because that fear will not stop anybody. Oh my god, maybe it did. Turn meter is... with the guy in the blue, but I feel like we're faster. See, the testing is... Damn, this is nerve-wracking, man. This is absolutely goddamn nerve-wracking. Ah. Things that you do in life, huh? So, because Paragon is basically just there for speed, there's no point thinking, pardon me, I'll put on a debuff or I'll do this, do that, because you won't. The fact is that you're not. Purely I made them double the speed. The campaigns is like maybe like 210, 212. We will encounter like Lord Cesars, etc. It's like 102, 103 speed. And we have to be double to make sure we can cycle back to the unkillable. And the plan is that he is the juicy snack for all these people that want to kill something because blood's in their veins. Do not remove buffs. What? Did you resist something? You learn something new every day. Right, Frank, nice one, my friend. Put that up. Unkillable again. If I run out of time. I mean, that'll suck, but at least you know that it works. The Paragon thing can work. I don't feel I need to cheese it with Paragon at this second, but I know why not test it. It can help out anybody. That's what it's all about, really. If it helps one person that gets stuck in normal campaign to pull a Paragon, dude, I'm all for that. 110%. Absolutely 110%. I want to help you get through it. You know, if I can help one person, then my job is done. We have 3 minutes to get past. Oh my god. I'm dead. I am so dead. Ah, you son of a... So, can we get a stun? Oh, no, we cannot. Paragon is going to get attacked and die. So, I have no idea what the hell I need to do. I know I cannot one-shot anyone, so it makes no difference. Goodbye, Paragon. No! Perfect, okay. Terrified, terrified. Keep unkillable buff. Oh, you remove buff! Oh no! My nervous voice. Stuns all around, please. 3 stuns out of 4 ain't bad. So Chopper removes buffs, which puts us into a very dangerous position. So his next turn which should be before Tree Feller. I don't see why not. We're going to get the fears up, and as long as, no, whether we get this done or not, it's not something I've done much, but it will show that Paragon has uses. You can clearly see I do not do this enough, so I really have no damn clue what I'm doing. I have a minute and a half, so Frank, you need to kill somebody, do something, hit somebody, maybe have a little bit more oomphin in your poomfin. But to be fair, it's worked so far. Paragon being stunned, he loses a turn. That is detrimental to this. One down. Okay, we need to try hit this dude right here. One more turn for Paragon. If it goes over 10 minutes, we're kind of screwed, but at the end of the day, it shows it works. And we have not that much time left, but if we get the A2 for Frank back as soon as possible, do not take a buff away from me, dude. This is 9.5 minutes of pure... Like, I'm terrified. Come on, I gotta get this done, homie. One more turn. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're going to lose Paragon at the end. I hope we don't, but we might. And no, so 15 seconds to win this. Come on. Okay, we did it. So it shows that Paragon is in fact, it is possible to use him. Now I think that continuing on Tiltshire is it worth it? I don't know how hard Frank hits. He's got crit glows, like 80,000 HP, 74 to 80% crit rate, like 110 crit damage, 190 speed, so he's not really that far off. We will go one more. We're gonna go, so this dude right here, Chopper, I hit your guts. This is stun, removes 2 random buffs from the target, incapacitate. So that's the dude we need to be careful of. And that's, I mean, it works, but having 2 might prove to be detrimental. So we'll just go a little bit further on. We will go to Deadlands. So unkillable, wood painting, Valkyrie, dun, 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 and we have to get this one, Paragon. So let's see how Paragon gets on. Did a video with Spider, which did not work. And after maybe like, through all that testing, it was like 900 energy or something in just hours. I got to my bed at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. My little kid elbowed me in the eye. It was back at 5 in the morning. Came back downstairs. Then back upstairs at like 6 in the morning. Then sounds repetitive, but I got kicked in the nether regions by my kid, which I love her to death. So it's all good. But that's due to the testing of Paragon. I have 2 Paragons. So essentially, if you got into level 60, could you do 2 Paragons in campaign? Which you probably could. And in that sense, if it's only 2 Paragons in campaign, they constantly, if they're booked, will put the unkillable on each other and slowly pick apart away. So it's like a double Paragon cheese. That's something that interests me also. Okay, I'm locked out, which means this doesn't make a difference. We're dead. Absolutely no difference whatsoever. Okay, bad example. Stage 9. You really have to be careful because we can't put too much resistance and stuff on. It's all down to the gear. Well, down to the gear we use. And I think, what the hell, for the sake of showing the starting of this Paragon, so we'll go to stage 2. I may go stage 4 because you've seen stage 7. This is potential. So let's see how Paragon gets on. It should be a lot easier, but still a nightmare. And the plan is he takes all the hits. And the shield is not a bad thing, trust me, not at all. I have fears I don't want to use yet because Frankie requires more books. 2 turns left, we will put this on. Okay, low health, that's fine. We have the unkillable. We will go for is it Skink or somebody? Bogwalker? I don't know. Basilisk is reduced turn meter. Skullsworn is just annoying. And without the unkillable, he actually survived due to that shield. I have no idea how that is. I purely put gear on him. Some is leveled, obviously, so there will be substats. Just blows my mind it actually worked. So Basilisk or Durang again. Get rid of him. We have to maintain. Oh, you dick. Pardon my French. Get your block damage. Well, what a tool bag that you are. You absolute piece of manure. Get your ass down. And hope that we cycled this move correctly. It's very easy to put speed on Paragon, but okay, no. This might be the end of the world as we know it. Yep, because Paragon is he is 200 plus speed, so we're guaranteed 2 shots before they're 1. As long as nobody removes debuffs, we're fine. Purely just to show you that this could work. That's why we're doing it. Damn, I ate some spicy food as well. Spicy food, man. It's good, but my body will hate me for it afterwards. Okay, nice damage by Miscreated Master. Time should be a bit quicker just due to the fact that enemies are lower level. Due to the earlier stages of where we are. Sit your ass down. So we have to keep unkillable. I think in a rotation as well to make sure. We're going to stun. We're going to pop. If he will then come back to life, revive himself. Yep, that's fine. So, I'm thinking. So we have one. Screw it. We're going to maintain to the routine and use it every 2 turns when available. We're going to see if we can dunk this guy in the chin. Paragon has no buffs at all. Praying that we are faster than our opposition. But yes, we are. I'll show you the gear for Paragon, obviously. It's just pure speed. It was just as long as the speed sets as well. When I did this for spider, I just had to be at 151 for the spiderlings because they go at a speed of 150. So 151 guarantees I'm constantly quick enough to get my buff up in time. We're going to hit Deathhound. His A2 is no joke. And I am deadly serious. 80-90k damage all day long, I promise you. And we're going to hit this dude here, decrease turn meter. Counter attack could be a problem, but yeah, we're going to hit him anyway. You cannot counterattack when you are stunned, my friend. Doesn't work that way. Can we get damage from there? One down. He will revive, so we have to make sure that we keep him alive just now. Replace this buff. Attack, he will come back to life. And regardless of the stage we're on, this could be stage 2, 10, 12. Could be normal, hard, brutal, makes it easy, extra easy. The fact of the matter is, Paragon is doing some pretty decent work. Frank has taken no damage. And Frank is the rare breed. I'm pretty sure we could crack on with all that. We will do one. I mean, I don't even think Frank can get through this, but we have bombs, but we're faster. Retracts a pain, so I feel like we're just going to say what the hell. We're going to go here, pick Frank, Paragon. After this, I will show you Paragon's gear, and this will be the first. Probably more videos. I'm tempted in doing a double Paragon, 2 Paragons on auto. They will constantly put the unkillable buff on themselves. And we just have to hope that the hits that they do, I assume if it's level 60 for Nightmare, that sounds actually quite fair. Because otherwise, they're gonna hit really soft. So we'll start with stuns. We're going to attack there. Because it makes no difference, she's not going to kill anybody whatsoever. I do want the Fierce to come up as a 4th CC. Control these bad boys and bad girls. Yeah, and just attack on again, it makes no difference. Yep, A1 makes absolutely no difference. We cannot kill these people easy. If it's more than 10 minutes, but it works, then my job is done. I've shown you that you can use Paragon. You do need to make sure that you're double the speed to cycle back to your unkillable. If not, you're going to get knocked off. People that remove buffs like Chopper are a nightmare, but I'm lucky enough. I feel like Seeker or Apothecary with Frank can get me past that stages because I know what I'm getting in for, and I know if I lose a buff, if it gets taken away, and I have 2 turns and I've just placed it, it might just be out of the realm of recycling back again. And with Nightmare also, I'm pretty sure the motto is pick one, kill one. Pick one, kill one. Rather than spacing your hits to all enemies, because you're not going to achieve a lot of damage. It's just going to spread it out. And it'll take you a lot longer. Man, I'd love to go auto. I swear to God. Jesus, kill someone. Yeah, if it works, it works. I will be more than happy with that. It means this video has a purpose. You know, I want to help new players. I want to help players playing the game since it came out. I just want to give advice. That's all I want to do. You know, we have the absolute best community in the world. Now look at all the big, I'm not going to say YouTubers, but just raid players like Stu Manable, Hades, Saf, Kobru. All of the communities put together are just the absolute best in the world. There's so much love, there's so much help. Now you can ask any question about Clan Boss, you can ask any question, campaign. You can ask who should I 6-star first if it's a new player, and then we'll tell you. You know, Kyle is probably your best bet because of his utility in going effectively to alternate my Clan Boss. I mean, yes, he can. He's high defense and good gear, but it's extremely possible. Elan is just kind of boring after a while. I used her to farm a campaign, and I'm kind of glad I don't now. I use Skullcrown, but I'm really itching to get Skullcrown into the arena. So I'm debating 6-starring Bellower, make him an absolute nuke train, and put Skullcrown. Maybe 300-400 resistance, and then stick her in the arena. I've seen it being perfected by Murder Inc. And that the meta for Skullcrown was before I played. It was a few months after. I do believe it was like August 20, was it 18? August 2018? Was it? The game wasn't out for long, but it was after. I missed a few fusions, so it wasn't necessarily the start. So this may go over 10 minutes, but I'm not fussed. The message is the exact same. This is entirely plausible. With them all being stunned, that is a bonus. So we can get the unkillable back on. If it's too late to be done, it just simply means Frank needs to hit harder, or I have to pick somebody else that will just kick some ass, because obviously with 2 people, Paragon is here purely for the cheese, so there's no damage. But I think this is a success. You get Paragon to like 210, 212 speed. If you know exactly how fast the fastest champion is, times it by 2, potentially add 1, so you're not going too fast. You're going to eventually lap him, and then you're going to add a sync. Going to make sure this is kind of not by the book, but be as fast as you have to be. If you're to 100 plus speed and you go to Spider, you will eventually lap. So I think obviously it's going to be over 10 minutes. We will not finish this in time with Frank. Doesn't hit hard enough. He's great. He's actually good in the arena, which he's not built for. And he's good in like faction wars and dungeons, which he has better stats accumulated to. That Nightmare campaign, the HP for our foes here, they're no joke. But yeah, Frank, it's purely just to get the fears up, but I have no reason to heal him by 50,000 HP. Okay, so we think we'll get past the. I believe what we're going to do is we're going to get past this wave. I think we've proved it kind of works. We've had a few battles so far, and it's absolutely proven the point that yes, Paragon will not die. So now we're just gonna This video has tailed on for a bit showing you Paragon, so I don't really want to piss anybody off and just show you like a 18-20 minute run. I think you'll find it extremely boring. It's safe to say that we are completely safe using Paragon. You're going to get the shield. We have had no trouble with the unkillable buff. But this is just purely down to Frank not hitting as hard as I potentially would like him to. But he's taking no damage. Paragon is doing the job that he absolutely is here for. Eight minutes in the first wave. That's about right. You know, Frank isn't like crazy built, but and because we can continue, we'll just go for this move. We should get an extra turn before they do. Yep, and then kill goes back up. So we're going to leave because I think that proves that it's entirely possible. Now you don't have to do this for Nightmare campaign. You can do this for normal hard and brutal campaign. I just kind of it clicked in my head a bit later than. So when I started, I think it was normal. I just put Jizzo in lifesteal on his own. He puts counter attack on himself, and he heals. I used Jizzo for faction wars, stage 7. He soloed it in 12 minutes. It's not fast, but it's counter attack, and he's healing himself up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look. Frank's skills are not hugely impressive. They were a lot better. Please understand, I took off 60% HP gloves and 60% HP boots with HP substats. So we went from like 140,000 HP. So I wanted to get higher crit just for the damage to get the bigger shields. 195 speed, 235 accuracy. But the MVP and who we're going to be looking for, so my food, my champions. Right, now this gear, although it's 12 at 8, blah blah blah, is for the speed. Plus 113, okay? So when we go here, we see that 209, effectively if you have an enemy, I do believe 12.6 has an enemy at 111. That would be the only time I would need to add more speed, but it's entirely plausible. You can use Paragon as your cheesy machine 100%. This is something that I will use. I will have to make my other combatants strong enough to deal damage on Nightmare level, but this video hasn't on long enough. But if you have Paragon and you're struggling in this campaign, or you just kind of want to cheese it, it will have to be manual because he will not always put it on himself. He tends to put it on somebody he's in a team with, unless he's by himself. Use him to help you get through campaign for that void and eventually the sacred shards. If you're just kind of stuck, then just put in Paragon. They'll think he's the nice little treat, and he has constant unkillable, so he cannot be killed. And as you saw, Frank took no damage. So for the first video of the Paragon strat, I believe that's a success. And if you have Paragon, do not make the mistake I did and not realize his potential. He's a great champion. And guys, I've spoken long enough. I thank you so much for watching up until this point. And guys, keep on raiding. I will be back another day.